Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we will cover a video I already did for my German viewers, and actually I wanted to do it for the English guys here, and also I got a few comments under that video that I should do an English version or that they can't understand the German version. And as I said, I actually wanted to do it, but I kind of forgot. And then someone in the stream reminded me of it because he said something like there was I guess a discussion in the English Flyff Discord server about the fashion sets, if the new demon or enchantress sets are better than the old best attack fashion combo. And then someone posted my video and everybody said, I can't understand German. And yeah, so here I am 1 week later to finally bring you the video. I actually won't do it again because I already did it, so I would just comment what I did in the German version of that video, so I hope that works out. And yeah, this was just kind of the introduction to that. So I hope this works out, because I'm not really good at commenting something that already happened. I'm more like the kind of guy who talks about something while he's doing it. But yeah, first of all, what even is the best old attack combo or attack fashion combo? It's the hairband, the new one, the black one, with the party armor. I'm showing it right. I mean, you can see the icons. Not sure if the English names are the same, but I think Paddy's armor should be the same, or the Shinigami suit, because those have the same effect, or had the same effect. Then for the gloves you have to go for the royal gloves, whichever you want, because it doesn't matter, they all bring 7% attack. Or you could use the first world championship gloves, the first place world championship gloves, the FWC gloves, which give 15% attack, I think. But almost nobody has them, and they are soulbound, so yeah, probably you just have to go for the 7% attack gloves from the Azurai, Dark Prince, and so on sets. And for the boots, you had to go for the Rabbit Shoes 2020. That was the old best combo, and now, in comparison to that, we have the new set, the Demon or Enchantress set, which gives you for 3 parts as a set effect 10% PvE damage, which means like everything you deal, every damage you deal to a monster is upped by 10%, which also inflicts to critical damage and basically every damage, spells, crit, normal attacks, everything. And you can wear it as 3 parts, as I said, so you can also choose to wear the hairband, which gives you another 9% attack and +9 to all common stats, to all basic stats, rather. Yeah, so now I'm testing the damage with the old fashion set, with the old best combo. It's like 88.4. I think I kind of said it's like round about 88,000, because sometimes it was over 88,000, sometimes it was under. Yeah, right there it was 87,000. So yeah, kind of 88 to maybe 88,300 or something like that. So that's roundabout where the average damage comes in. Arcanist doesn't have really a big damage range, because all the attacks are always the same, not like for Blade, for example, because that damage is really unsteady. Sometimes you do really high damage and sometimes really low damage because of the weapon attack range. And the Arcanist also has weapon attack range, but for spells, it's, I guess, another calculation. I don't know, I'm not really that math kind of guy in Flyff. Now I'm switching over. You can see my attack went down by a lot, because PvE damage doesn't show in the attack stat, of course. I mean, that's logical. PvE damage just means every damage you deal is upped by 10%. And that doesn't show anywhere in your stats, so you can just see it by testing it out on a monster. And yeah, you can already see I deal 91,000, 92,000. So I guess in the end I will say again, wow, that was a brain fart. I will say something like 92,000 is probably the average. So that means it's like, yeah, up almost 3,000 to 4,000 higher than the old combination, which basically means the new set is better, at least for Arcanist. There you have the clear evidence that the new fashion set, in combination with the hairband, with the black hairband, is better than the old best attack fashion combo. Both my sets were not upgraded, so they didn't have any fashion jewels or anything in them, but that doesn't matter because when you upgrade them, you can upgrade them the same way. So if one is upgraded and the other one is also upgraded, it's the same thing. The damage would just be higher for both, but the difference should be the same. So yeah, there isn't any change with that. And yeah, there you have it for Arcanist. And then I will see you guys back in a few seconds with my other character, because I tested it also with my Slayer. So there we are with my Slayer. He has a, yeah, I would say improvised equipment, because I don't really have a Slayer right now. I just have my farm blades, my blades for downing dungeons or killing dungeons for better drops and stuff, something like that. I have old weapons, which are not even ultimate weapons, or I mean they are ultimate weapons, but the old ones, the bad ones, like ultimate legendary golden axe and bloody axe, which no one is actually wearing right now. At least not as a damage axes. And here I am with the attack fashion once again. It's the same as on my Arcanist, and I tried it out with both weapons, which you just saw a few seconds ago, and now I also tried it with one weapon, because the as I said, the weapon attack range makes it really difficult for you to read out what your real average damage is. In my opinion, you would have to hit a monster like 300 times, write it all down into an Excel sheet, and then calculate the real average damage, because I think that's the only way to really know what's your average, because there's so many different numbers, because every hit hits different, and that's really annoying for Slayer. Was probably not the best idea to test it with a Slayer, but I didn't want to waste a hairband because they are not that cheap. And yeah, I thought if I have to use one, then I will probably use it on my Slayer, because I will use this character probably later on for maybe something. So yeah. So I would change my fashion now. Yeah, right, exactly. And test it again, and you will probably see that there's nothing really changing. In my opinion, the only difference I really can say without regretting or without thinking I'm lying to you is that the highest damage, the most damage I deal is with the new fashion set, because probably critical damage hits will profit more or will benefit more from the PvE damage bonus than just your normal hits you do. So I think the highest damage you deal is with the newest fashion set minimum, a bare minimum, over the old fashion set with the attack power. But in the end, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, I tried it even with another set. I have right now a dazed set on me with, I think, 34 ICD. And then I tried it with another set from me, with a traveler set, with an upgraded one. And this one has like 60 critical ICD. So I tried it with two different sets with the same character. I didn't change anything, just the set. I just changed to more crit damage. And I came to the conclusion, and I was really sitting there for almost 25 minutes just with one character, beating these stupid ass hit me Vagrant one more time Alberts. And I didn't really come to to a real solid conclusion where I can say, oh, this one is definitely so much better and this one is trash. So in my opinion, they're pretty much the same. The damage is like almost identical, at least for me. And the only really difference is that the new fashion set, at least I thought it was like that, maybe I was wrong, but was like your highest damage was coming by more often. So when you hit a monster like 20 times, you had higher crits than with the old fashion set, But I mean, that can also be just random, that can be my imagination, that can be just pure luck, because sometimes you're just not hitting anything. And yeah, as I said, you would have to calculate it in an Excel sheet, probably to be really sure which one is higher. But I mean, that's also a conclusion, I think, for you to refer to, because when someone says he beat up Alberts like 25 minutes and is not sure what is better because they're so similar, then it actually means that they probably are similar. And there's probably not that much of a difference. So you can't really go wrong if you choose one or the other, because they're pretty much the same. But at least for the German server, it's like that. The old-fashioned set was very expensive just because of and it was very inconvenient because you have to choose the gauntlets of the Azerite Dark Prince fashion sets, which you had to choose because it gave the most ATK attack power. And so you had to destroy an Azerite set or a Dark Prince set, which you would have just 3 or 4 parts of left, so you would have just have to keep it, and you couldn't sell it because who would buy a 3 or 4 Azerite set? So it's really cool that the new set is an complete own set without additional bonuses, because it has additional bonus, but the main bonus is the set effect, or the important bonus is the set effect. So that's really convenient, because it's on the first hand it's really cheap, and on the second hand it's just one set. You don't have to be like collect like different parts of different events of different fashion sets. It's just one set you can use. The only thing you have to buy additionally is the hairband, but I mean those are not really rare and not really expensive, so it's probably the better option if you don't have that much money, or if you just don't have the attack fashion set. And in my opinion, I would also choose the PvE set over the attack set, also for Slayer, not only for the Arcanist, because I think it's a little tiny bit better damage wise, and you have to pay a lot less for it. But yeah. So that was it. I hope the video wasn't too long, because I pretty much said the same thing 5 different times, in 5 different ways, rather. But yeah. So yeah, if you still have any questions, if anything is unclear, you can still comment down below, and I will try to answer your questions. You can also ask other questions which are not related to this video. And as always, you can just comment down on my channel anywhere you want. If you have any video wish, any video idea which I could cover for you to make anything clear. But yeah, there you have it. I hope it helps someone, and I'm out. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.